Hi guys, in the last video we learned how to enter data in Excel sheet and how to save the Excel on your laptop or computer. So we created this particular sheet and then we saved it as data entry. So we created a table over here with 6 rows and 3 columns, wherein my first row was the header and it had 5 records pertaining to different students. So today we'll see some of the formatting options and some other things which will be which will be useful for you. So first let me delete all these things. So I'll show you how to delete a particular column. So if I want to delete this particular column which is named as H, what I have to do is I have to move my mouse over this H, right click over there, and then in the menu that appears I have to click on this button delete. Now you can see the H column is deleted and the other 2 columns are shifted to H and I. This is how, if in case you want to delete the entire column, but if you want to delete a simple cell, you can just click on that cell which you want to delete, or you have to select those cells which you want to delete, and then if you press the delete button on your keyboard, you can see that contents will be deleted. But if you want to delete the entire column, you have to right click on that column which you want to delete and you have to press the delete button. You can also delete multiple columns at the same time. In order to do that, you have to first select all those columns which you want to delete and then you have to right click. So in this case I want to delete my H column and I column together. So what I have to do is I have to select both H and I together and then I have to delete it. So how do you do that? Move your mouse on this particular column H, left click, hold your mouse button down, move it right. You can see both the columns are selected together. Now you right click anywhere on this selection and then in the menu that appears you click on the delete button. Now you can see both the columns are deleted. Same way you can delete rows as well, multiple rows. So here I want to delete these rows from 8, 9 and 10. So I have to select all these rows first and then I have to delete it. So let me move my mouse on this row 8. Let me left click on it, hold my left button down, move it down until I select all the 3 rows. And then I have to right click on the selection and then click on the delete button. Now you can see both my unnecessary rows and columns are deleted. So this is how we delete. The same way we can also add columns to the table. So say for example if I have to add a column between B and C, then I have to first right click on column C and then in the menu that appears I have to click on this option which says insert. Now you can see between B and D there is a column which is inserted. So suppose if you want to add a column before A, so I have to right click on A and then I have to click on the insert option. So this is how Excel will add columns. So same way you can also add rows. Suppose if you want to add a row here between row 3 and 4, then I have to right click on 4 and then I have to press the insert button. That will bring a new row between 3 and 4. Now I got a new row over here. So let me add some details over here. Let me put excuse me, student ID, and then here let me have say we can have say class. So here let me have the student ID, say 1 2 3 1 2 4 1 2 5 1 2 6 1 2 7 1 2 8, and then let me add a new name over here. Let it be John Mail. So let me have the classes here, class 5 6 7 8 9 10. So let me have as age as 11. Okay, so let me add the borders here. These things I showed you in the second video on data entry. Let me align it to the center. Let me bold my header, that is student ID. So once you complete, now you don't have to go to file menu and click on save as. That's a shortcut to save. You can click on this save icon over here in the quick access bar over there. You can click on that. That will save your file. Or you can press the control button and the alphabet S on your keyboard. That will also do the same thing. Okay, now we have learned how to delete and add rows to our table. Now let me show you some of the formatting options. Say for example, I want to highlight my header row over here in the table. Whenever you do formatting in Excel, first you have to tell Excel where you want the formatting to be applied. So first, now my task is to fill this particular header of my table, header row of my table, with a color. So first I have selected. So how do you do it? Move your mouse, click on this particular cell, first cell, which is A1. Let your mouse be in the center, hold your mouse button down and then drag it till the right, and then you release. Now you can see the entire first header row is selected. And now under the font section there is a fill icon over here, fill color. Next to it there is a small inverted triangle. Click on that. You will get a color pane where you have multiple colors. You can choose any color of your choice. So let me choose this particular color. When you click on that, you can see now my header is highlighted. It is my header row is filled with that particular color which I chose. The same way, I want to change the color of my text over here. So I have to change the font color. Once again, whenever you do some formatting, you have to select all the items which you want to format. So I left click on A. I am holding my mouse button down, moving to the right until the end. So now I have selected all these header items over here. So let me change my color. So this is the font color icon, text color icon, where you can change your font color. So I'm clicking on this small inverted arrow over there. You can change it to say red color or say blue color. Let me give the dark blue. So you can see now my header font colors are changed. So this is how you can change the color and you can fill it with some color. So these are some options over here. So let me add a few more columns for you. So I'm going to add the subject names over here, say maths and say science, and then let me say add a few marks over here, 80, 90, 100. Okay, so here I start with 40, 15, 40, 80, 90. So let me add the borders over here. Yeah. Okay. So now we have a much bigger table. So say for example, I want to add a new row above this. So I have to right click over here, click on insert. Now I got a new row over here. So now here I want to enter a data like this. Say for example, I put it as say subject marks. So I am entering data in this cell which is F1. But you can see this is not properly aligned because now I have two subjects, maths and science. So what Excel has is, Excel has an option called as merging two cells together. So what I can do is I can merge these two cells, that is F1 and G1 together, so that this particular subject marks is aligned as a header over there. So in order to do that, you have to first select those cells which you want to merge. So let me move my mouse to F1, hold my mouse button down and then move to the right, and then now in the alignment section you have the option called as merge and center. When you click on this particular cell, particular icon, you can see now both your F1 and G1 are merged together as a single cell. And now you can see the content of this text is also centered between these two columns, F and G. So that looks better. Let me add some border over there. Let me add some different color to it so as to highlight it as subject marks. So this is how we do some of the basic formatting items. There are a couple of things which you will learn over a period of time. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much. Join me in the next video also.